Hello everyone, my name is Ziamara Barnes, and for my project, I explored the importance of libraries in our in our society. Today, I'm sharing what I learned from visiting my local library, and again, if you see me looking down, it's just because I'm looking at what I have written down. I am going to say that in this video that I couldn't get nobody to interview because nobody ain't want to be interviewed or recorded, so I kind of had them write down. I wrote down the questions and just had them write down their answer. I'm sorry, but I couldn't get nobody to interview. So in this video, we kind of gonna see how libraries serve communities, promote education, and reduce inequality, and act as an agent of social changes. As you can see in the beginning, I did show you the tour of a library, the outside of a library. And in this local library, it have two sections. They have a kids section, which you will see, I believe, is in the second or third slide. And then on the other section, it have more like the adult section, where it's more I don't want to say it's more organized, but more up to date than the kids section, if that makes sense. I'm sorry. On the outside, it's like a walk-in building, and then also you will see the bookshelves, the computer stations, the study areas, the meeting room, and public bathrooms. It serves as a hub for people for all ages and backgrounds. As I did say again, that you is gonna see the kid area and the adult area separated. It also have free Wi-Fi, and that's not just in the building but also outside. If you're outside, they have this poster on the building that say free library Wi-Fi with the name of the Wi-Fi and the password. Also have printing. They charge 69 cents for printing. Sometimes it's free for first times. And then community events. Like I did say that I did not have a chance or didn't eventually interview somebody in person because they didn't want to be interviewed, but I did have them write down their answers to my questions. And the librarian that I spoke to, her name was Tamia Mosley, and her pronouns are she and her. And she became interested in being a library because the library was her safe space growing up in Baltimore. At the school, she would just go to the library. She had nothing to do. Summer camp, if she ain't go to summer camp, she went to the library with her friends and either rented out a book or borrowed a book and really sit there. And if she didn't have nothing to do, her library was the library was the safe space for her. She told me that you typically need a master's degree in being a librarian. You need a master's degree in library and information science. Libraries are especially important right now because they are free. They are a safe space that fight misinformation and bring people together. I know I went to the library plenty of times. I've been going to the library plenty of times. I still do go to the library plenty of times. The library is called the Enoch Pratt Serve Library. It's served especially in Baltimore area, by offering job training, homework help, computers, and programs for all ages. We have a story time for kids. I'm sorry, not we, but she told me they do have story time for kids and teen events and adult workshops and services for disabilities and different culture groups. So they got basically everything that you may be looking for. That's either job searching, that's either if your kids don't go to summer school or don't go to summer camp or something, you can bring the kids to the library. They do free reading, story time for kids, you name it. Libraries are powerful mechanisms for social changes because they build connections and reduce inequality. What that kind of means is I'm sorry if I keep saying I'm nervous, my anxiety. But would that mean let's say you go to the library if somebody tell you some misinformation and you don't know where to get your source from, you want to go to the library, or you go to the library and get your source from the librarian. They're definitely going to give you the great source that they can find. That's either telling you to go on the computer or trying to find you a book, depending on what you're looking for. Miss Mosley helped me find a journal article called Public Libraries and Social Capital, a scoping review 2026. That's the article. And then book number 1 was Palaces for People by Eric Kenberg. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then book number 2 was Diversity and Inclusions in Libraries by Joan and Murphy. These support the idea that librarians help people of all race, classes, genders, abilities. Also, I didn't get a chance to interview the 2 people that want to be interviewed. They told me that they didn't also want to be on camera. I don't know if they just wasn't feeling it, or maybe they ain't know me. If they ain't know me, I totally understand. Like, imagine a stranger walking up to you asking, do you want to be recorded for an assignment? So, like, I totally understand. But I did also get them to write down their answers. I had one college student and I had a working mom. The college student told me that he come here to, like, study because of, like, the quiet space and free computers. It's like a playing field, what he kind of meant, like a playing field. So basically, like, if he had nothing to do, he would come here just for a peace of mind. And that's what libraries are meant for, to escape. Like, if you're feeling stressed, go to a library, right? And then the working mom told me that she bring her kids here during the summertime because they do free story time and also welcoming, and they also do fun activities. So why not? My personal reflection from doing this project, that I learned that libraries are much more than bookstores, or much more than like Barnes and Noble, if you really want to put it like that. They are essential social fractions that support education, connections, and equality. This changed my perspective, my perception of libraries and our democracy. They are truly democratic spaces, open to everyone, and they're free. So why not just, like, like, they're free. Libraries serve as an agent of social changes by providing access to information and reducing barriers, which mean, like, they give you as much information you ask for, and reducing barriers without telling you, no, we don't know where nothing is. Like, they'll give you whatever you ask for. Thinking about race, gender, class, religion, and disability matters because libraries must meet different needs to be truly inclusive. To protect librarians, we should support funding, fight censorship, and appreciate their work. Public libraries, like my local library, play a huge role in making our society better. I encourage everyone to visit their local library and just sit, or if you have questions, go and ask the librarian some questions. I know that I'm studying for the ASVAB, and I went to the library and I totally told the librarian, like, hey, like, I don't know if you're gonna have this book, but, like, can you at least search it up? And she never told me no. Her energy was nice. And back to what I was saying, the ASVAB book, I found it right away, or she helped me find it right away. She even went looking for the book, and which was the easier job for me, was to just stand there and watch her look for the book. But other than that, yeah. So if you have a free time out your, free time, visit your local library and just explore it, because you may never know. But I want to thank everybody for listening to my project, and thank everybody for their opinions, if they do got opinions on my video. But other than that, I want to say thank you very much.